Hello and welcome. This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more RimWorld, returning to our No Hope playthrough. And I did do a little bit of exploratory mining in the last video to try and find resources. I think we continue with that. Just going with a little mine shaft to see if we can find any resources. So what I'm going to do is just dig through in a fashion that should allow us to see if there are any resources here. I'm going to try and be somewhat space efficient on this, so we could do like a 2-space gap, and we'll be able to see if there's any resources on either side. Maybe a little bit further down here. But this should, I think, get our view on this part of the mountain pretty figured out. See if we've got anything in there. And also, this should give us some stone resources to build more stone blocks. So, that'll work out. We do have a number of our colonists sick. And we have a number of spare bedrooms, so we could even expand our colony. I think meals-wise, we're doing just fine. We have a lot in storage, as a matter of fact. We are into the first of fall, so temperatures are going to start dropping. For some reason, Wedge was not in a bed last night. I wonder why. It is possible I needed to replace a bed and I forgot. My count of beds could have been a little off there. All right, well, what resource do we have? We do have wood. So, go ahead and order a single wood bed to be constructed. That's my bad. Apparently, I was trying to replace beds that were crap, and I guess I miscounted with how many beds we needed. So it's unfortunate. Wedge is going to be in a terrible mood. But I caught it now, so that shouldn't happen again. And we did have problems with idle colonists in the last video, so hopefully we'll take care of that. Old Ben's going to finish the ground penetrating radar. Okay, we've struck compacted machinery, so that's excellent. So almost right away, this exploratory mining is paying off. Might as well just add in an order. Mine that. We do need steel pretty desperately too, so usually compacted machinery veins are not particularly big, so I don't expect we'll get a ton of machinery out of this, but it's better than nothing. And I am curious of how this scanner works. I hope it just doesn't scan like just this one area. I hope it scans the whole map, because that would be a lot more useful. Okay, so we just finished the transport pod. I think the next thing I'd like to do, as much as I was saying I'd like to do the end game stuff, I think we need mortars just for defensive purposes. I think that's the last place that we need to go for the defense of our base. I would also like to haul. I'm sure there's a hauling command that would have made this a little bit easier, but we'll just haul these stone blocks so that they're not blocking the passages. Okay, it looks like we found some more compacted machinery. So we'll just mine that up. It seems like the what I'm doing here is definitely paying off. We're finding resources. But the problem is that we're this desperate that we need to do this, because there is no other visible resources on this map, unless there is something I'm missing. Speaking of looking around the map, it's probably high time. I am also asking people to haul scrap metal from around the base, because that is a way that we can smelt and get some steel, because that's desperate. I'm doing a predator search right now. It's been a while since we've had a predator on the map, and having one spawn on right now would be not ideal. I didn't see one, though, in my sweep. Okay. Let's see how our stocks are doing here. So I can also turn on a bill. Oh, we already had a stone cutting bill, so that'll be fine. So we're on our second path here. Okay. I'm not too surprised that Leia has mental risks, because she... Ooh, silver ore. That's not a high priority for me right now, though. Okay. Leia, I'm just gonna perhaps let come out of this mine. It's hot as well. We are getting into the winter months. So I should probably, or we're gonna be into the winter months, should probably make some parkas, because we burned most of ours. So, oh, I already have a bill for that. So, go ahead with that. Another thing I want to take a look at, now that this is done. Okay, so it has worked. It has found us resources. So now we just have to put our drills in. I mean, I figure we probably want to take advantage of the resources here. Now, it doesn't tell you what the resources are. Problem putting a drill here is that would draw power. I'm not sure if this would affect our crops. I want to do like a test just to see what it does to the terrain. Like, this might be a good place because we've already kind of cut into here. I just filled it out, so we didn't have to necessarily worry about it. The stove that I have in here is in here as an emergency way of making food. I think we just deconstruct it. If we have no power. I mean, that's the idea, but... if we have no power, I guess we have other concerns. Okay, he must have finished one of his sculptures, so... let's see if I can find it. Oh, we did have a bed. I'm dumb. I just forgot to put it in place. Well, this is an excellent quality bed, so that is actually an upgrade. So I don't forget something like that again in the future. I'm just going to put this bed out. So what happened is I uninstalled it and I forgot to reinstall it in the place that I wanted to put it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this normal bed out so that I don't make that mistake again. Okay, so we have two sculptures. We have a good quality one and a good quality one. So what I think we do is we cancel this bill for now, because I don't want to continue to waste resources here. And we install them both in this room. Now, the reason I'm going to install both of them in this room is just because, you know, that one lady is jealous. So if we don't do that, she's going to flip her crap. So that should get rid of her jealousy. As a matter of fact, why don't we go ahead and have her... okay, Old Ben's doing that one. Okay, guess you can throw up there. You do have gut worms. Okay, so is she still jealous? No, it's gone. Okay. She's very hot. That's odd. The temperatures are not that warm. Possible they're warm where she is, though. Is it the gear? Huh. I'm really confused why she's very hot. It could be maybe she has a fever? Oh well. She's not jealous anymore. That's the important thing. What is Big's problem? Okay, I mean, a lot of them are not feeling good because they're sick. They've got gut worms. I mean, about half our colonists, if not more, had gut worms, so... Sucks, but... Okay, now that we have this, and I think I'm gonna go ahead, cancel this crap. And we're gonna work on... Oh, probably need to deconstruct, because these are actually already existing things. And then, let me see what this ground penetrating radar shows us. Okay. So, I'm gonna go ahead, carve this area out. Like that. And then we'll see what the drill does to this area once we install it. Alright, so we should have a fair amount of scrap and stone. So we'll see what this is with our drill. And I'm hoping when we build a drill, we can just move it from place to place without having to worry about it too much. I'm assuming that you want to protect it. So the ones that are outside our base. Let's see what this drill looks like. Okay, it's a single space. I'm curious is... Let's install one here. This is going to be our first test run. Base already occupied. Oh, I see. So it's like a 2-space item. And you do need to work it. Okay. And I'm assuming that it works the area like that. Okay, so we'll put it right there. And we'll see how it does. And I think tomorrow we just have old Ben, when he wakes up, take care of that. Starvation. Chewbacca. Okay. Well. Chewbacca might be working himself too hard again. Does he have cabin fever? He's starving, so he's gonna go do that. He has a habit of not eating. It's possible the gut worms are also affecting him. Oh, got a fire. Where's the fire? Okay, I see it. I don't think that's in our home area. So if I look at zones. Home. Okay, it does count. So we should have people going to fight that fire sometime. Yeah, so Wedge is going. It looks like Lando's on his way. And we have a raid. Let's see. A group of pirates. They're attacking immediately. So we do have to take care of this fire. Where are they? Okay. So the timing here is not good because our power is reduced by this being out. Matter of fact, I don't know if we have enough power to run our base with that. Okay, this is pretty serious. What we're going to need to do is flick these switches. And I believe I did put somebody on a high priority to flick switches. Or everybody on a high priority. C-3PO is already in the area. She's going to go fight the fire, but I think the more important thing is flicking these switches on. And I am going to also wake up old Ben right now. I'm going to have him come over and try and fight this fire. And we're going to try and hook up the power really quickly. I think that power surge knocked out our batteries, too. So we don't have any power in reserve. I'm not sure what you're up to, but you're going to flick the switch for me. Oh, okay. Somebody's already taking care of it. Wait, it's reserved by Luke? By Leia. Where the hell's Leia? Oh, she's right there. Okay. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do after this fire is out is I'm going to reconnect this power. So, power. I think we can get this done really quickly before this is too much of a problem, but it's possible we'll be in trouble if I'm not careful. Okay, the fire's out. So, what I need is people to work on this, like, right this second. So, working on conduit. Okay, Old Ben's going to already work on that. That means everybody that's not Old Ben needs to be restricted to Area 2. Somebody like Luke, if you have already been fed, which you have, you have a sniper rifle. Wow. I don't know how long ago you had that, but that was not a good idea. Okay, assault rifle. Luke. Luke. Come get this assault rifle right now. Leia. Probably already down this way. You're right there. You're eating a meal. All right, we'll be drafting you soon. I didn't take a look at what they have for armament. A lot of close combat weapons with shields. Oof. That guy's going after our power. So hopefully we get him to run away before it's too much of a problem. Okay, we already took care of that. Okay, Leia, we're going to draft you. Okay, we already dropped one of them. And they're coming in slowly, so we should be able to take advantage of that. I'm gonna have to be on top of Leia here for the meantime. Okay, another one down. I think we may have a problem here because these guys, the way that they're coming in, might be too slow. So we're gonna probably have to force them to chase us. We already have dropped 3 of them. I think we come through this way. And then Luke, we draft and we put him over here. Yeah, that's not the way to go. I'm sorry, Leia. That's the stupid way to go. Luke might even beat you there. So why don't you just stay here? Luke goes there. I think he's going to get through this door before I can stop him. Okay, they're already fleeing. Perfect. I don't think there's a point in chasing them. So I think we just go ahead and turn our restrictions back to unrestricted for everybody. I mean, that didn't go too badly. We've got good defenses. They didn't really even do that much damage. Go ahead and unforbid that. Unforbid that. I guess there's no point in stripping these guys as we're just going to burn everything anyway. And we'll unrestrict that. I find it weird that they all of a sudden started fleeing. I don't think they lost any more people. Oh, they must have, actually. So a couple of them went around this way. Did Lando get attacked? Where's Lando? I actually don't know where Lando is. No, he's just in bed for the gut worms. Okay. So, we'll do that. Alright. So yeah, what happened is these guys went around this way. This guy got dropped by the traps. Which we were lucky because old Ben was unrestricted. He might not have been in the base. They could have possibly killed him while I wasn't paying attention. And he still hasn't done that. So I go ahead and speed stuff up. I have a feeling that, yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna let him eat food, but I'm kind of pissed that he didn't finish the construction project he was supposed to do, because this is, like, really important for our power. Okay, you know what? Relaxing socially, screw you. Get over here and do this. This was, like, very important for what we had going on here. And then I do need these switched off. We do have these #1 priorities, so I'm assuming... Oh, I forgot about the drafts. Okay, so you're undrafted. Oh, okay, people are already doing the switches. About this one. Okay. All right. We're doing okay, I think. We made it through that fight with no problems. I mean, our defenses are good now. It just... Really big raids or raids where, again, we have like a mortar or something set up. We've seen that before where the raiders will come in, they'll set up a mortar, they'll set up fortifications. That could be a real problem because it forces me to come out and attack them. So ideally what we would want... And to be honest with you, this situation where this is probably not good, but... Okay, our drill... is built or not built? Can't quite make out. Where's Old Ben? Old Ben. You're treating people. Okay, well that's nice. I have you do that, but then I think once you're done here, we've got other doctors. So, you're my construction man. Get over here and construct this, damn it. Oh, it's constructed, so we just need it to be worked on. Okay. I honestly don't know who would work on it. Like how that priority works. Okay, so Biggs is having a problem. As far as I can tell, there isn't really anything that you can do to tell the people to do anything. So, how about I just... Oh, no, it hasn't been built. That's my mistake. Okay. I just misunderstood. Okay, so we'll have you come over here and build this. That is going to put my steel in a position that is not ideal, but hopefully we can smelt. Alright, and once this is built, we'll see what happens with the drill. I'm still curious if it really affects terrain or anything. And then we're going to set up another drill in here. And then we'll move the walls as we need. Once this drill... I mean, it's supposed to be deep underground, so... We'll see. Okay. And our power resources might not be doing well because of this. So, we know that there's a mine here. And we know that there's one here, too. I think we toggle this off when we don't need it. So, have somebody come flip that switch, turn off the power for that, and we should be doing okay. I think that's what we do. When we are looking for them, we have it switched on. When we don't need it, we turn it off. That seems to make logical sense. Okay. So I'm not exactly sure. And we never did finish the... God. Get over here. I want to see what happens here. This is the first time I've ever used a drill. It seems like it takes a while to work on. No, I didn't tell him to work on this. He did it on his own. Progress to next lump, 73%. So I'm assuming that that's what we have to do. The Biggs is no longer in a pigging out on food mood. Okay. So I think we're doing severe illness, Van. What's going on with him? Oh. He's a Luciferm addict. Huh. Was he a Luciferm addict before? Or did he become one because he was using this? I think we burn this, the drugs. Isn't there a way that I can burn drugs? Burn drugs. Details. Clear all. Luciferm, burn it. Because if he wasn't a drug addict, he became one. And... we'll fast forward through the night. It's possible he'll take some more to meet his addiction. It's possible he was already an addict. I don't remember. Now, he could die from the Luciferm addiction. I don't know. Because one of our cows died from it. I was hoping to sell the Luciferm. So I'll keep an eye on him. It is mostly affecting his consciousness and his pain. So I don't think he'll die from it. Unless I'm misunderstanding it. Just say it's severe illness, and as far as I understand, there's nothing we can do to treat him. Where is he going? He's harvesting cotton. Okay. Let's take a look at the environment in here. Oh yeah, that's wonderful. So she should be loving her bedroom. Throw up everywhere because people are sick. Alright, he's gonna get back over here. Leia's gonna work on the mining drill. I have a curious question with her. Does she mine quicker? It looks like it's a lot quicker, but that could just be... huh. I have no idea what this is doing. It's resourced below steel. I haven't seen it draw any steel yet. Okay, we have a breakdown that should be taken care of. Eventually, we have our power hooked up. That should be good. It's probably time that I try and expand our power, but steel is so precious at this point. Nobody's worked on this, so not sure what's overriding that. Oh, there goes the steel. Okay. We did get a decent amount, so this does take time. And there's some more steel. So... give us about 75 every time, so... hey, it's working. We could do more exploratory mining, but... I'm hoping for now that this will work for us. I'm also curious how this is affecting the actual steel underneath. I wonder, like, when you have when it says progress to next lump, does that mean it's eating one of the spaces? Okay, somebody went just berserk. Let's fortunately it did pause. Okay. So, Van went berserk. If we draft Wedge and have him run away. No, run away. Okay, he might get punched a couple times, but if he runs... we may be able to stop this. Okay, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. That sucks. We're gonna probably have to beat him into submission. Let's grab a couple people here. Who's our good fighters? I know we have some guys that are good at punching. I think Chewbacca, one of them. Let's grab Chewbacca. Have him just come in here and just beat on this guy. And I'll see if there's other people that are good at close combat. I mean, Luke's okay. Old Ben could jump on him. Han doesn't fight. Chewbacca, Leia, Lando, Biggs. I mean, the problem is no one's in the area right now to help. So I think Wedge is going to continue to have to try and run, but if he can't, he can't. Where's Chewbacca? How far away is he? Oof. Okay. Han's not going to be any help. Luke, Draft, come over here. Beat on Van. I'm just trying to run. Might not be able to get very far. C3PO, Draft. Punch him. And Wedge, just undraft and get in medical bed. All right, we should have enough people on Van now. C3PO, just run. Okay, we took him out. Undraft. 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 Okay, you go and rest until you're healed. And Luke, you rescue. We could capture him, but I don't think that's what we want to do. Now, we're hoping that he doesn't go berserk again, because we might have to... Oh, as a matter of fact, we've gone a little bit over in this video, so I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here. But we are having problems with Van just because of the drug addiction. But hopefully we can take care of that, get through his withdrawal. I did put a bill in to burn the Luciferm, but I think we have a lot of other jobs going on, so it's just not getting done. In any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.